Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 26 of The New Frontier. In the last couple of episodes, we've been working with automation of the actually additions, crafting mechanics. I had some plans for today, but they kind of fell through because of the fact that we updated the pack to 17.1. I've been having a lot more issues with mobs and even the amount of horses that are getting spawned here, like zombie horses, skeleton horses. They're just eating into my FPS. So I think today I might work a little bit on population control. So let's go ahead and run to the base and see what we can do about taking down the other populations. In this pack, there is actually a mod called Open Modular Turrets. So we are going to use some turrets to essentially destroy mobs that are spawning around us, and even some of these horses. I'm hoping to reduce the amount of horses that are spawning. Not sure if that's going to work or not, but might be kind of interesting to try this out. So there's a few recipes that we would have to create. There's different turret bases. Each of them have different add-on expansions, different energy capacities, things like that. And then we have all of these different types of turrets. So disposable item turret, basically will just throw whatever items that you have, like cobble or anything else, at the enemies. It does... where is that? For the damage, projectile damage is 1 heart. Potato cannon uses potatoes. It does 1.5 damage. Gun turret, so this uses just normal bullets for the ammo type. That's back down to 1. And I think this might go a little bit quicker. Has a higher range, like the disposable item turret has a 10 block range. I was thinking of going pretty high because of the fact that we're not exactly beginning of game, so we have the other resources, so might as well start using those. So let's go ahead and clear that out. Let's go ahead and craft up some more patterns, because definitely going to need the patterns here. And let's go ahead and start with some of these. So open modular turrets. And if we take a look at the bases, all of these basically build on the previous one. So here we have the Tier 4, Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 1. And all of these have different tiers of the sensors, as you can see. I/O bus, really not that expensive. So honestly, it's really not that expensive to craft some of these. So let's go ahead and create the other Tier 5. And Tier 5, we know that we're going to need a Tier 4, and so on. So we might as well at least create the other patterns for all of these. Really not that difficult. Very cool. So let's see if we have our patterns, and we have some of them. Open modular turrets. Alright, so now we have the patterns for all of the turret bases. But then we need some of the inner parts, such as the I/O bus. Here we go. And we're going to need all of the different sensors. You. Yes, this is quite a bit of patterns here. But so far I haven't seen anything that's terribly expensive, and that should be good. So let's go ahead and find a spot to put all these. I'll probably put some of these here and these over here. Sure, why not? Alright, cool. So now we should be able to do that. Turret, and let's say tier 5. We are able to craft it. So that's pretty nice. So it's going to be going through all of the different tiers for the turrets. Alright, so now, because this is a turret tier 5, the turret base, we have 2 add-on slots and 2 upgrade slots. And we have inventory expanders. We have power expanders. And I think that might be it. I'm not sure if there's any other upgrades. Here's some add-ons. Turret concealer, damage boost, potentia converter, which is kind of interesting, recycler, redstone reactor, and so on. Alright, so how are we daytime? We're still good. So let's see. I'd like to try the laser turret only because this doesn't require any kind of ammo. And it does 5 hearts of damage. Of course, if we wanted to... Oh, wait. What was I looking at? The rocket launcher? Laser turret does 1 heart of damage. But it has high accuracy, and that's the other thing to take into consideration. Even though the disposable item turret has 10 block radius or range, the accuracy is really low. Railgun is basically 12.5 hearts of damage with pinpoint accuracy and has ferromagnetic slugs. But it does take a 25,000 RF per tick. Or per shot. Yeah, per shot. So, I guess we could try the railgun. Yeah, let's go ahead and try the other railgun. We're going to need quite a bit more patterns for this, because of the fact that there's so much for this. So railgun. Let's go ahead and grab that pattern. And that is going to use these, which we already have. Then we have a tier 5 chamber. Let's go ahead and create that. A tier 4 chamber. Yeah, you can see how many patterns this is going to take. Tier 1 chamber. And that is the lowest chamber base. And then we have barrels, which is going to be the same way. So that is why I keep trying to construct these patterns, because there are so many of these. So we have the tier 5 base, or barrel, tier 4 barrel, tier 3 barrel, running out of patterns, tier 2, tier 1 barrel. Alright. Nice. So let's go ahead and pop these guys in. I guess it doesn't really matter which ones I have these in, because we are going to be using quite a bit of these. There we go. Oops. Did I miss a pattern? What is that? Uh-oh. That does not have a texture? That's kind of scary. Rail gun. Can I do that one? What am I missing? Missing diamonds. Ooh, if that's all I'm missing, that is pretty good. We haven't been running this for a while, and that's because this is taking a little bit to process all of the ores. It is still processing those ores, but let's go ahead and pull these in. Actually, maybe go into my dimension 6 and see if there's any diamonds in here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's doing a really great job. What is that liquid right there? Is this fuel? I'm not sure what kind of liquid that is. See if there's any diamonds for me to snag while I'm down here. Yeah, the FPS is kind of sketchy right now. I mean, in my recording software shows that I'm hovering around 60 FPS, but it feels much more shaky than that. like whenever I turn. Well, I don't see any diamonds. That kind of stinks. How am I so low on diamonds? Little squid. Alright, well, does look like I'm going to have to wait for diamonds. So let me see if I can get any diamonds coming in, and I'll be right back. Alright, it's been running for a while, and I don't have a lot of diamonds, but I think I might have enough to create this first railgun turret. And it does look like it. So let me grab my turret base and my turret, yay, and see what we can do. Let me go ahead and eat a little bit. I am not entirely sure how well this is going to work. This has a 30 block range, which is pretty darn good. Biggest reason I need this is because of the fact that they keep messing up my farm. Not only that, but with the frame drops. Might pull it back around here somewhere. That's kind of interesting. Doesn't have a user interface on the turret itself, but it does look like the turret base does. So we have different add-ons, upgrades, ammo. I can drop the turret, which is kind of cool. Configure. So attack mobs, yes. Attack neutrals, yes. I guess. Attack players, no. Okay. Focus fire or spread. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird particle effect off of that. So this just needs ammo and power, right? So let's go ahead and grab some ammo and power. What did that say? Ferrous something? Yeah, ferromagnetic slug. That's actually not too bad, so let's go ahead and create the other recipe for this guy. Need some patterns, please. There we go. And you can go in here. Cool. Ferromagnetic. Really wasn't that expensive. And they're quick to make, which is good. And power, right now I'm just going to do some solar panels. This generates 512 RF per tick, which isn't too bad. Ooh, it's getting nighttime. Probably need to put this guy to use. Except for the fact that the power needs sunlight. Not going to do very well out here. Alright, so it does look like I'm going to have to at least sleep through this one day. Or one night. Hopefully not too many mobs spawn. Because I'm tired of having to clean up my garden. They keep, like, anytime mobs... Ooh, yay, ender pearls. Whoa, that sounded awesome. That is awesome. How much damage did he make? Nice. That is nice. Wow, that is loud too. Alright, so it doesn't look like he's gonna do anything to the zombie horses. I'm not sure. They might be out of range. But that was pretty cool. I like that a lot. I might actually drop the turret. Drop the base. There we go. Cool. Because of the fact that this is on a lamp, I might want to move that to over here. And sun goes this direction, so having it here would probably be the best. That way it doesn't have any kind of interference. There we go. Nice. I don't know what kind of mob that was. Was that a pig? Pigs beware. Anything that's trying to be in my garden, beware. You will die. Alright, so here comes a horse. I don't know, maybe this is a little bit on the sadistic side. Just seeing these animals get just pummeled by these bullets. That is awesome. How much damage does that do again? Like 12 damage? 12 and a half hearts. Nice. Alright, so this is going to help my the population control. I just have to make sure that it stays far enough away from my stables, which probably is not a bad idea. So let me create a what is that? A tape measure. Get rid of some of this stuff real quick. I'm going to keep my ender pearls down here. My ender pearls seem to be growing quite a bit faster on the end stone, so I'm just going to use these to create one more end stone. Let me do this real quick. I know it's a little bit out of my way from what I was doing. Don't want to interfere with those. Let me just do it right here. Nice. So those should grow quite a bit faster. Alright, so let's create a tape measure. Tape measure. That's packing tape. So here's chisel and bits tape measure. So I need yellow dye. Flour. What kind of... That's petals. Do I have any tulips or anything in here? Dandelions. There we go. That'll work. That'll work just perfectly. Cool. Oh. I guess I already had some in the system. Tape measure. There we go. Cool. And I just want to see what kind of range we're looking at. Because the fact that these have a 30 block range, if I were to... I'm not sure how to use this. How do I use this? Because I can barely see that. It's like gray. Alright, right click and drag. Sneak right click to clear. So right click and drag. That is like a terrible font. Why is that so terrible? I could barely read that. I think it's measuring bits. I don't really want to measure individual bits. Left Alt to display menu. Block. Here we go. So if I... Yeah, that's so much better. So let's clear that. Oh my god, that's so loud. That is awesome though. Well, I can't do it on there. Should be able to come out this way. I cannot see that. I need like red or something. What is 30 blocks? I'm not used to this tape measure. That is not red. Hello? Block. And then maybe white. I might be able to see white better. Still gray. Why is it gray? Apparently I did something. Well, just gonna have to stick with gray. I am not sure why I have gray. I cannot see that. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that looks like 30 blocks out this way. Really hard to see. But that was 30 blocks. That's not terrible. I might be able to put a turret maybe on that end of the farm and something closer, but not close enough to kill my animals because of the fact that I kind of wonder, is that players? But can you have like named animals? Like trusted players, add a trusted player? I don't think so. Kind of would hope to be able to save some of my domesticated passive mobs over there. But that's not too bad. So let me go ahead and create another couple of turrets. I know that it's going to use a lot of diamonds, so I might have to wait for my quarry to actually come up with them. But let me do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to move my turret, and I created another one. It looked like I did have enough diamonds, but I did move this one a little bit closer. I used the tape measure, and that's about 32 blocks away from the edge here, so I should be good with that. And because this is 30 this way, and this one has 30 here, I think I put this one around 55 away, which is fine. But this should at least cover this entire farm area, which is very good. So I'm kind of curious, now that it's getting dark, what kind of damage to mobs this is going to do. Because they are going to be spawning any time now. I wonder how this is power-wise because of the fact that I laid this down shortly before. Is that going up? Yeah, that's still going up. I think that's because this had some stored in it still. I don't know what it killed, but it killed something. Protect my base! There's an Enderman. He died. Ooh, got an Ender Pearl too. Yay! Little chicken, you're dead. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. These are actually doing really well. Of course, that's gonna drain through the power. I haven't done too many nights or daytime cycles with it, so it doesn't really have a lot of power. So I should probably sleep through the night. Because of the fact that they take 25,000 RF per shot, gotta keep an eye on that. They seem to be doing really well though. These guys are dead, they're in range. Shoot them. A little on the slow side though. Come on. I wonder why it's so slow. Is that just typical? Open modular turrets. 0.2 shots. Per second? Oh, so that's the big difference. I wonder if I should have made a laser turret. I think I have a couple of minutes before the end of the episode. I will need turrets on that side eventually. Let me go ahead and put some of this food away. I got 2 more Ender Pearls, which was nice. Thank you, Mr. Enderman. Open modular turrets. Let me try the laser turret. It doesn't do nearly as much damage, but it does 2 shots per second, which is so much better, to be honest. Alright, so I need tier 5 barrel. You can see it going through the tiers, which is kind of cool. Tier 5 chamber. Nice. And 2 of those guys. Oops. That creates a laser turret. Alright, so let's create a turret base. And we should be able to rock and roll with this guy. Do I have any solar panels? Yeah, I'm making a Mark IV right now. I need to do my cobble works. Maybe in the next episode I'll work on the other cobble works. Depends on if I have to do something like this again. So here's my turret base. I don't want to snag one of those, do I? What is this? That's a 5, and that's a 6. Just need a solar panel, please. Alright, let me cut here because I do need power for this guy just to see it, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, temporarily, I'm going to snag this guy. That is still making the other tier 4, and I decided to put it over here just because I was kind of curious. So let's go ahead and place the solar panel there. Nice. Yeah, it does quite a bit fewer damage. That is running through the RF pretty quickly too. That's the only reason it's slow right now. It sounds very Star Wars-esque. The range on this is about 25 blocks. And I am not sure if he sees those guys or not. But there's a guy right there. Come on. Is that over 25 blocks? No. There's no way. I really wish I could figure out this tape measure. That's only 10 meters. Why you no see him? Shoot him! Configure. Attack mobs. Attack neutrals. So I guess I could put this in my base and not attack neutrals. That might be a good idea too. But he is not shooting anything right now. Why you no shoot? Yeah, plenty of RF. Multi. Oh. X or the Y range. Okay. Because of the fact that they were on different Y range, that's why he wasn't able to see it. Okay, that works. Nice. This should be able to keep my base safe. I like it. I might want to, like I said, I might want to put this guy, like, in my courtyard somewhere. I mean, I could even have it on the front porch of my house. Have him just watching over. I don't think he can even see the neutral mobs in there. But he's not going to be able to reach my house. Kind of want him in the middle somewhere because of the fact that it's like a radius. Yeah, let me do that. So let me go ahead and pick up this guy. Used up all my RF, unfortunately. But that's probably a good thing. That way he doesn't kill my mobs immediately. Kind of wondering, should I put it right here? This is kind of ugly. Especially if I have... Whoa! What was that? Still not used to the sounds of those turrets. There we go. And maybe that's as much... Oh, wait. Need to configure this to not attack neutrals. Please don't attack my horse and my chickens. But you can attack that dude. But I do need to change your Y. Can't see him right now. Not too bad. I mean, for the fact that he shoots 2 shots per second, that's actually not too bad. Kind of like the other railguns, even though they just don't shoot very fast. I guess if I have several of these, it wouldn't be too bad. So I am not sure which balance I want. Really don't like that. That is ugly. I guess it's not too bad being on the post there. And I really can't see the solar panel too much, so I guess that's not too terrible. All right. I like it. So now it's just a matter of me planting these turrets like all over the place. And I think solar is probably a safe bet here because of the fact that it's able to just grind through the power. Oh, I forgot that I took that one. It's able to just grind through some power during the day. And this is holding, how many zeros is that? 10 million RF, it looks like. And these are expandable, so I should be able to expand the amount of power if necessary. So that's not terrible, and it's going to keep my property safe, and that's the most important part. And I think my FPS has increased a little bit. I'm not seeing too many more of those zombie horses. So I think it got, well, there's some over here, but I'm probably going to put a turret back here to protect the backside of my house. So I'm probably going to do that. Because of the fact that this doesn't do passive mobs, I think the zombie horses are considered passive, which kind of sucks because they keep spawning everywhere. Kind of wish I could like whitelist. Like kill everything except for whatever I whitelist. Oh well. But I might have to wrap it up for today. I really like the open modular turrets. That was pretty fun. Have to keep an eye on my ammo supply out there. Just create these occasionally, which is not too bad. It's just a little bit of flint, redstone, and some iron. How much flint we have? We have quite a bit of flint. We do have a recipe for flint, so if we need to, we should be able to at least craft some more. I can even take gravel. What's the recipe for gravel? Don't have any mystical agriculture stuff yet. So don't really have a recipe for gravel. I know that the Tison craft over here, the crusher, crushes cobblestone into gravel, so at least we have that option. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, cool. So what I'm going to do is probably create some more solar panels, create some more of these turrets. Not sure which kind that I like yet. They both have pros and cons. The railgun is, wow, just so much damage. 12.5 hearts of damage. And it has pinpoint accuracy. I don't know. Some of these cheaper ones might be good too, just for the backside of my house. Probably don't need something as powerful as these. It's something that I'm just gonna have to figure out. But that's gonna be in the between episodes. So I really hope that you enjoyed this one. If you could rate and comment down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, please hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.